Aquarius, hi, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I'm shuffling the guardian angel cards. Let's take out some advice from your guardian angels and spirit guides about this reading coming up. Tarot reading. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. Let's find out what your guardian angels and spirit guides have to say about this reading coming up here. This is on for Aquarius. Universe, what do they need to know? We have the Four of Action. So I'm going to read this card to you. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. You will reap your rewards. Oh yes. Well, that is a very nice card, and we are going to do a tarot reading. So if any of these cards fall out while I'm shuffling them, they go back in the deck until I'm ready to take them out because they're very, very slippery. This is a general reading that will not resonate with everyone. You can take from the reading what does resonate, or think about a private reading by you can just send me an email. My email is in the description box below this video if you'd like a private reading from me. Okay, let's get going on your tarot card reading. For Aquarius, please, universe. What's coming into Aquarius's life? What's leaving? In order. Any advice from tarot about what we're going to read about? Is there anything hidden that needs to be revealed to Aquarius? Give us what we need, universe, please, that our Aquarius can really use in their lives. Okay, let's see what we have. So, I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. Oh, I see. Okay, Aquarius. Let's talk about this, and then let's see where it's going. So we have almost enough cards for the second part of the reading too. The overall energy of this reading is right here, the Fool. So this is what we're going to talk about, the energy of the Fool. It's so fun. It's so carefree. It's throwing caution to the wind, living day by day, moment by moment, without a care in the world, until you come to the edge of the cliff, and that's where things change. So usually someone ends up looking towards the future. They want more from a relationship, and they want out of this energy of the Fool. It's fun while you're in it, but it never lasts. So this is what we're going to talk about. Up here in your highest energy, I have the Eight of Cups. You're leaving the Fool's energy. You're coming out of it. You're done with it. So this is telling me already the other person was not done with the Fool's energy. Or you'd be moving forward together, more than likely. Let me read the reading. But the moon is here, and the moon is shining the light in the darkness so that you can find your way, okay? So you're leaving this Fool's energy behind. I don't think there was a whole lot of love there anyway, to tell you the truth. I think it was just fun, and it came to an end. I have the Three of Pentacles next to the Eight of Cups and right above the Fool. So this can be working together. This can be not seeing eye to eye either about how to move forward. Pentacles are about security and stability. So I feel like you're just kind of leaving this energy behind. There might have been an interfering party. There might be somebody else, that you're interested in or they are interested in. But you weren't coming together with your minds on how to make this work. I have the Hermit next to the Three of Pentacles. This is the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the Hermit here is, you spending time to yourself, trying to seek your path forward. They hear you. This is a very spiritual card. They're shining the lantern, and they're going to shine some light upon your path forward because you're really trying to figure out, which direction you're going to go. The moon is guiding your light, your way, and the hermit is shining the lantern and guiding your way. On both sides of just not coming together here, on working together. So now we have the Ten of Swords under the Eight of Cups and next to the Fool. So the end, I like this, the end of the pain, the end of the suffering. I think you did go through a lot of pain. I think all these swords of truth and clarity is helping you to overcome, to put an end to this Fool's energy, actually walking away from it. So that's putting an end to the Fool's energy. And you were so ready to leave it. It was time. I got the Nine of Wands next to the Fool and under the Hermit. That Fool's energy became a burden to you. Maybe there was a lot of running in and out of your life going on, maybe a lot of fresh starts that ended. But, it became a burden. And so it was time. It was just time to get out of this energy of the Fool for you. I have the Six of Pentacles under the Ten of Swords. So this Fool's energy, and it'll bring along these Six of Pentacles, the breadcrumbing type energy. Because living in the moment is not thinking about the future. And so breadcrumbing does happen. It's like, here I am, let's have fun. Okay, see you next time, whenever that might be, or whatever. So, that caused you some pain. That caused you some emotional stress, this Six of Pentacles. You couldn't take it anymore. So I have the Five of Pentacles next to the Six of Pentacles, right under the Fool. I feel like you tried to talk about this. You tried to talk about the lack of security in this relationship and the breadcrumbing, and nothing was worked out, obviously, because you are leaving the relationship here. So the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, she's barefoot out in the snow here, holding a cell phone. So there still could be some communication going on with whoever you were in the energy of the Fool with. They might be trying to, or are communicating with you. Maybe they're trying to keep you in that energy of the Fool because they liked it and you're ready to move forward. I have the Queen of Cups next to the Five of Pentacles and under the Nine of Wands. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But with the Queen of Wands here, you have questions about the love. You're trying to look into that cup, and that cup is full of answers to love questions. Very mature thinking, all the kings and queens are. All the cards are male or female. So your mind is really on the love. Like, where is the love? Why didn't I see that they didn't feel the same way? So I feel like you developed love for this person, but I don't think it was a two-way street so far. I think they just wanted to live in the energy of the Fool. There's that love that I think that you were developing for them. And take out the last two cards of this reading, please. Aquarius. Got one extra, so we will read it. So, Ace of Cups, right next to the Hermit. You want to find your true love. That's what you're doing. You're trying to find your path towards your true love with this Ace of Cups. You have a lot of love that you can offer. I just don't think that they were that interested in love. I have the Eight of Swords next to the Ace of Cups. I think maybe you stayed in the relationship a little longer than you probably should have. I think you were ignoring all those swords of truth and clarity. You have a blindfold on. Your hand is free, but you're just like bored and holding your head up like, when is this ever going to change? Instead of actually looking at the truth and clarity that had been all around you. Have the Four of Pentacles next to the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're hanging on to your pentacles now. You're hanging on to what you got. So it's not like you don't have anything. I mean, you have a lot. So you're hanging on tight to these pentacles in moving forward. If they come back, let's say they call you and they need you to co-sign or lend them some money or something, and this card is saying don't do it. Okay. I have the High Priestess under the Ace of Cups and next to the Nine of Wands. So the High Priestess is the card for intuition and knowing in this tarot deck. Look, the moon again. Follow your intuitions. You know, you can trust your intuitions. If your gut is telling you something, you can pretty well believe it because this card has come up in your reading. So, yeah, you were developing feelings, but yes, it was becoming a burden. This whole thing, the whole relationship, because of the Fool's energy, and that is why there was a blowing up of this relationship. Now, I don't know if it blew up in an argument or it blew up just, out of a mutual agreement, but this is the destruction of. And so this Fool's energy, this relationship has ended. I have the moon here. So you've been walking towards the moon. You've had the hermit shining a light. They're saying, go take this path, take this path. Pay attention to your intuition. Trust your intuition. If you're not happy, make a change. And that's exactly what's going on. There is a change being made, whether you initiated it or they initiated it. But here's the moon, the card for Pisces. So Pisces might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the moon here, again, shining that light, hidden things being revealed, night turning to day, secrets being revealed, shining a light on your path forward in the darkest of nights. And so, there you are. You are moving forward. Follow your intuition, to find your path towards this huge cup of love, which is out there. I have the Five of Swords under the High Priestess next to the Queen of Cups. Listen to your intuition again with that High Priestess, because you're picking up swords of truth and clarity here. And in picking up those swords of truth and clarity, it's allowing you to let this other energy fade off into the distance. The truth and the clarity about the love. Do they have the love for you that you are developing for them? If it doesn't feel like it, if you really don't think so, then the answer is no. And I think the answer is no. I have the Hierophant under the Tower card and next to the Five of Swords. See, I think you wanted a committed relationship. I think you were looking towards the future. This is the card for Taurus, by the way, so Taurus might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. Very spiritual card about traditional values, traditional morals. The Fool is totally the opposite, okay? So I think you wanted marriage. I think you wanted this relationship to evolve into something more than what they wanted. So you waited. You ignored a lot and just kind of stayed in the relationship because love will do that. Love will make you hang in there longer than you have to. The Seven of Pentacles, this is waiting for the relationship to come to fruition. It's like the bush, it buds, but it never bears fruit. And this person is standing there with that basket waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for something to pick and put in their basket. So that's what I think you did. I think you just stayed in it and you waited and waited and until finally, you come to this realization here with this Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords, and probably came from them too. That they don't want any pentacle. They don't want to hand out any pentacles. They want to live in the Fool's energy. I have the Justice card here, the extra card that came out. This is the card for Libra. So Libra might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. Blindfold on again, but you're getting balanced. And you have this sword hanging down in front of you, and that is for self-protection. So where this reading is headed now is you just getting yourself together, getting rebalanced and ready for your next step. Follow your intuition when you're trying to find your path forward to love, because I think that's really what you're asking for here. And I think the universe is trying to help you get on the right path. So follow your intuition, your gut instincts, trust yourself, believe in what you're telling yourself. Follow the moon. You got the moon. And you got the hermit, shining the lantern. So take the hints, pay attention on your path forward. It is laid out here that they are trying to show you your way to find your love. So, wow. Aquarius, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot. And I want to thank guardian angels and spirit guides for helping me deliver you this message.